Looks like we're going to be really lucky again today with yet another dry day, and it's actually looking dry for the rest of our holiday now, which is just unbelievable. So keeping our fingers crossed. We had a couple of days here in Kenmare, which was very nice, but unfortunately I wasn't very well yesterday. Bit of a shame really, because I wanted to enjoy a day off the bikes, and as it turned out I felt like I had a bit of like flu-like symptoms. Oh, you alright, darling?
Yep.
Yeah, I ended up feeling a bit fluey. I had achy muscles and everything, didn't want to eat. So we did a little bit of a walk, went down to Kenmare Bay and had a little walk around the stone circle and that sort of. I managed 12,000 steps, but just wasn't really feeling it, unfortunately. So spot lunch and then back to the room for a lay down and a doze, which a bit disappointing really, but can't be helped. So now we're making our way to Kinsale just for one night. We had two options, whether to go via the Healy Pass or via the N71, and both are supposed to be lovely routes. The N71 I've heard described as the most scenic road in Ireland. The Healy Pass is meant to be brilliant as well, but decided on the N71 just because it's slightly shorter. I'm still not feeling 100%, still feel very tired, so it's a slightly shorter route. There's Kenmare Bay, just interrupting myself, lovely, and the bridge. But yeah, after all the shenanigans and the aggro on the Gap of Dunlow on Sunday, thought we'd take the slightly easier option maybe. So we're not following the Wild Atlantic Way on this section of the route, but the scenery should still be equally as good. We shall see. So I think this is where the N71 probably starts climbing a little bit now.
Certainly feels like it is.
Yeah. Druid's View. Let's have a look at Druid's View, shall we?
Okay.
Quick butchers. See what's there. Well, that's rather nice.
And there's a druid.
It's a big landscape again, isn't it? When you see the size of the cottages, you get some sense of scale, don't you?
Yeah. We're going to drive over to Mr. Druid.
Yeah, let's go and have a look at little Mr. Druid, because he's the one who's got the view, clearly. There he is. Hello, Mr. Druid. That's wood and copper. Is that copper on the bottom that's been put around?
Oh, around the bottom.
Around the bottom, and his hood.
Don't know. He's very cool.
Very good. Excellent. Very nice. Sheepskin rugs for sale. Very pleasant. Yeah, I think we've got the twistier bit coming up by the looks of it.
Is it like Moll's Gap again, Mark?
No.
Not Moll's Gap.
There have been some burnouts being done. Look at the road. Yeah.
Oh. Well, that would have made us feel left out if there hadn't been.
Should maybe point out that having spoken to a local shopkeeper yesterday, the reason for all of the boy racers doing burnouts and whatever on Sunday when we came through the Gap of Dunlow was that was the annual Rally of the Lakes, which I believe is a proper road-based rally competition, but it attracts all the car clubs, car enthusiasts and whatever from across Ireland on that one particular day of the year. So we just hit it unlucky that we got to the Gap of Dunlow on that Sunday of the May bank holiday weekend when everyone and their dog was out in their souped up cars drifting and doing burnouts. It doesn't happen any other day of the year. So that explains it. That's why all the lads and lasses were out burning rubber. Which I was quite pleased to hear that wasn't a regular occurrence, because that really would be such a shame for such a picturesque place. Obviously the rest of the time you've still got the tourists, but again, being a bank holiday on a Sunday, probably the worst time we could have possibly done it.
But equally, it gave us something to talk about.
It did indeed. Oh, there's the tunnel up there. I knew we were going to go through a tunnel shortly.
It gave us something to talk about and gave us a little extra challenge.
As if we needed any more challenge.
In navigating.
I think that little route was challenging enough for somebody who's only been riding a year. i.e.
Yes.
a year.
You, me.
Oh, I thought it was bigger than that.
Oh, it's a diddy tunnel.
That's a little hole. That's not a tunnel. There's another little hole. It's a hole with a hole in the roof.
Oh, it is.
It's two separate holes. That's pretty impressive.
It's beautiful.
Oh, hello. Got to put headlights on here. This might be a proper tunnel. Oh, look, that's more of a tunnel. Excellent.
Got headlights on anyway.
Yep.
Oh, it's quite spooky. Oh, I don't know if I like this.
Rev my engine just for a laugh, make me feel like a boy racer.
I got wet in the tunnel.
Did you?
Yeah.
You lucky thing.
And my sat nav went onto night mode.
County Cork. Now that's an impressive view, isn't
Wow,
it?
that is
Look
amazing.
At that. The folds in them mountains up on the right, up at the top,
Yeah.
they're almost vertical.
So presumably the Healy Pass goes on the other side of that.
Yes. Yeah, it's further along the Beara Peninsula.
Yeah.
We've come sort of along the bit nearest the mainland, if you see what I mean, whereas the Healy Pass is sort of halfway along it to the pointy end. And what a view that is. Look at that. Well, I don't think we've missed out on scenery, do you, coming this way?
No, definitely not.
I'm pretty sure it was Dave off of Wheelie Good TV, that YouTube channel, that said about this being such a scenic road. So that's Bantry Bay down there, and the hills and mountains the other side must be those of Whiskey in a Jar fame, mustn't they? Cork and Kerry Mountains.
Oh, is that? Yeah, I suppose it must be.
Because that's the Beara Peninsula, that side, isn't it?
It is. And we're on another bit which we can't remember the name of.
I don't think it's a matter I can't remember. I've never known it in the first place. It's just that little bit hazier today, isn't it?
It is.
But it's dry. That's the main thing.
We've been incredibly fortunate all week.
This is certainly one of the narrower sections of the Wild Atlantic Way.
It certainly is. It's nice nice and bouncy too.
Climbing up to quite a height above sea level now, aren't we?
Well, given that we were right at it.
Yeah, we were right down at it just now.
Another pretty beautiful place to live.
A pretty beautiful place.
Pretty beautiful.
Have you run out of superlatives?
Maybe.
You've run out of superlatives, so you're going to double up on your adjectives.
Something like that.
Is that right?
Are you my English teacher or something?
I don't know. I may have got that wrong. I can't remember my grandma.
Haha.
I'm hoping there might be a nice little bit up here somewhere we can stop, put the kettle on. Have a cup of
Overlooking the sea?
coffee. Yeah. You'd think there'd be a discovery point up here somewhere, wouldn't you, really?
There'd be one somewhere. I'm not sure at what point we turn back, where it turns back in.
Turn back inland, yeah.
But I'm sure there'll be somewhere.
You see the road going all the way up there, look.
Yeah,
in the
no, it's
distance.
amazing.
I like that little headland there, just with a few little trees.
Yeah.
Road resurfacing. What with? Shit and mud.
Does make you wonder if they're coming to do the whole thing.
Yeah. Ooh, that's a bit slippery, that bit in the middle, mind that.
Okay.
I think it might be something draining out of the little horse and cart or tractor or whatever it is in front that's going really slowly.
Oh, is that what it is? We've got a doggy. It's a sheepdog.
Yeah, he's just walking alongside the van. Oh, he has actually got a cow there, look. We've got a cow jam.
That's okay. I can't work out if the car is part of it as well.
I don't think so, because he overtook the tractor, but he couldn't overtake the cow.
Oh, there's a car coming down, darling.
Oh, was that? Oh, right. This could be interesting.
Oh, the cow's going off to the right. It knows where it's got to go, I think. Oh, are we going to go for it?
Yep. And lots of gravel as well. Lovely.
Yeah.
Nice. Oh, the cow's run. Oh, dear.
I'm going to wait here, just off the gravel.
Yeah, that's a good idea. The cow's like, I don't know where to go, and the dog's going, what are you doing?
You waiting to see what happens?
Yeah, I'll just sit here for a minute. We'll let the traffic die down, shall we? Seefin viewpoint. Okay, let's stop here and have a brew then. Well, this is pretty spectacular, isn't it? This is the Seefin mountain on the Sheep's Head Peninsula. Just going to stop here for a coffee, and Kenny's now got a friend. Susan getting ready. The palaver that is Susan getting ready. See, the thing is your microphone's not on, so nobody will be able to hear a word that you're saying. All they'll have is my side of the story. And you wouldn't believe how long I have to wait for this woman to get ready.
True. All true.
See, look, we're still waiting for her, but hopefully you can see that in the mirror. This is 20 minutes since I last started the camera, and we're still waiting for her. Look at this. Good God. Is it any wonder we don't get anywhere?
Oh yeah, my microphone's now connected.
Oh right, okay.
So I can tell my side of the story.
You can tell your side of the story. And what is that then, darling? What is your side of the
I
story?
don't always take this long. Just on occasion.
Okay.
Let me get round. Right.
Alright.
Yeah?
You ready?
I've been ready ages.
Oh yeah, alright. It's good job I didn't put the drone up, the film was going down, it would have run out of bloody battery by now, wouldn't it? Right. Okay, so that was a nice little coffee stop at the top. Seefin, was it Seefin viewpoint it was called?
Seefin, yeah.
I can't remember now. But it's on the Sheep's Head Peninsula. And the peninsula across the water there is Mizzen, I believe.
Yes, that's what it said on the map.
If memory serves. So from the top there you can actually see like 3 peninsulas. And if you look over the other side you can see the Bearer Peninsula. So rather nice viewpoints.
I'm very glad they haven't gravelled this bit.
Yes, yeah, it wouldn't be very nice, would it? Compared to other parts of the Wild Atlantic Way, this bit we've seen like just one other car and one motorhome since we've been up there having a coffee. It just seems to be there's nobody down this side. I'm guessing they all go for the more famous areas like the Ring of Kerry.
I quite like the emptiness of this bit.
Yeah, I do too. This is more what I imagined the Wild Atlantic Way to be.
Yeah.
Sort of single track roads and sort of fairly unpopulated, but obviously further up on the west coast it's much bigger roads and more touristy.
Yeah, I mean we had a fair share of smaller roads as well.
Yeah, we did, yeah.
But we seem to meet more coaches and stuff as well.
Yeah, certainly.
But maybe that's because of things like the Cliffs of Moher.
I think that's what it is. The mohair, the cliffs of mohair.
I knew what I meant.
Well, that's it. I mean, they're the main tourist draws, aren't they? And they're the places where the coach tours go and things like that. So they're going to be a lot busier, aren't they?
Yeah.
But I much prefer this side of things.
Me too.
I mean, when we went to the cliffs of Kilkee, they were stunning, weren't they? And
yeah.
Nobody there.
Yeah, which is what we
lovely.
want.
I think that's the thing with these sorts of trips. The first time you do them, you end up finding the areas that you like, don't you? Like when we did the NC500.
Yeah.
And the first time we did most of the full route, and then realised that the east coast was not as interesting as the northwest and the west. So when we did it again, we just cherry picked the bits that we did like to view in more depth. And I think that's the thing when we come back to Ireland, which I'm sure we will, we'll maybe concentrate a little bit more down this side, the more unspoilt areas, and do a bit more exploring just in certain locations rather than trying to do the whole length of the Wild Atlantic Way.
Yeah.
Tower there. I thought I saw something when we were up having a coffee when I had the binoculars.
Like a mini castle.
Mini castle, yes. A castlette. Lovely bays down there. Look at them. Oh, car coming.
Well, that's what that chap was saying, is, you know, if you want to go swimming,
yeah, this is the place to do it.
This is a good place to do it.
Yeah. Oh, more cars. Well, I was just saying about not seeing any cars at all,
Yep.
and all of a sudden, it's rush hour.
And another.
And a van, yeah. Ahakista. That's an unusual name.
Oh, that's
isn't
the one he said about.
it? It is this week.
He mentioned this place.
He said there was a bar down on the front, didn't he, or something that he said is quite nice to sit at if the weather's nice. It's a really unusual name though, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's signposted back to Bantry again.
I was just going to say the same thing.
Yeah.
Obviously, because we're coming round back to...
That's that bar he was talking about there. Arundel's by the pier. That would be lovely to sit there, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
How flat that water is.
Need to remember that for nice little place
Arundel's at Ahakista. Ahakista. That's it. Probably not how you pronounce it at all. It's probably pronounced George. I'm just going to pull over this side.
I thought you were.
Just get a view.
I'm going to carry on.
Might make a photograph.
Might make a photograph?
Might make a photograph, Susan.
Okay, I'm going to pause over here.
Okay. Because that is just spectacular. There's barely a ripple on that water. Look at it. Rather picturesque little place. Durus. Swans over there on the mud.
Yeah.
Mind you, don't get your feathers dirty.
Do you want to stop at viewpoint?
Let's stop and let that coach get out of the way. There's a Wawa sign. Let's go and see what it says. Altar. Looks rather nice.
We're having a little wander over there.
Yep, I shall take my camera, my telephonic device. Ooh. Dismount gracefully, as always. Oh, it's a wedge tomb. Altar wedge tomb. That's interesting. 3000 to 2000 BC, with its entrance deliberately lined up with a distant mizzen peak. That's not a bad place to be buried, is it? With that outlook.
If on this bit of road we find
Yes.
anywhere that's nice just to stop and have a drink or
Yeah, okay.
a bite to eat,
Okie dokie.
then that'd be nice.
Okie dokie. Oh, there is a road bridge. I was looking at that thinking I wonder if it's a disused railway bridge or something.
Yeah.
There's a car just gone over it. There's some fishing boats down there, some quite serious looking ones.
There are actually, aren't there?
Yeah, it's obviously a proper little harbour, isn't it? And there is the sea.
Take it we're going where that car is.
I smell a peat smoke again.
Oh, it's lovely, isn't it? I do like that smell.
Yeah, I do. You want to pull over here?
Yes, please.
That'll do us. Want to stop here and have a Coke or something?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, dear my loves, there's two bikes behind us.
Yeah, there's a second chap
What?
joined his mate.
Yeah.
Well, I presume they were together.
That's rather nice, isn't it?
Yes, and connected.
Always waiting. Always waiting.
Where are you heading for? Where are you heading for now?
Kinsale.
You'll be going around the coast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'll be passing up. You'll do the coast road. All right, you'll be passing up this. Kinsale is lovely. Will you stay there then, or will you move? It's terrific. When you was
sorry?
Will you stay in Kinsale this evening then?
Yeah, we're staying in Kinsale just for the one night,
That's lovely.
and then we've got to head back to Goslar because we're then heading back over
You're back home.
the following day. So,
But this is lovely here too. So.
yeah. Okay, so we just happened upon this place. It's absolutely lovely here.
Yeah.
He's a maximation, so he did dent.
That's all right.
He went to college and then he went back to school.
I'm not rushing you, don't worry.
Enjoy. You're on holidays.
Cheers, thank you. You alright, love? It's alright. That was a rather nice little stop there. Like that. I can't remember the name of the place, can you? Glandore, that's it. That sounds Scottish, doesn't it? Glandore.
There's a bit, yeah.
Having said that, if it was Scottish, it would have been shut.
Oh!
Like most places were last year when we went up there.
Yeah.
Good little place, there's plenty of people there, and some
Well,
of them
I
sounded
think-
like locals.
I was going to say, I think quite a few of them were locals because
Yeah.
the women that were there with their daughters, when we got there, they knew the chap with the dog.
Yeah, and they were
So
on
I
first
think-
name terms with the landlord as well.
Yeah.
So I'm glad you could hear what that lady was saying, because I couldn't really hear her.
Yeah, no, she was just asking where we were heading, and when I said Kinsale, she said, she said something about it being really nice down there, and I said,
Yeah.
we are staying the night. I think she said something about there being a jazz festival on.
Oh no, don't do that, don't do that.
Not really. And she asked if we were doing the coast road
Uh-huh.
to get there.
Yeah.
So I said, yeah.
No, it's a nice little
That was lovely. I
nice
really liked
little
that.
spot. Nice
Oh,
little unspoilt area, I think, by the looks of it. Despite the fact it's part of the official Wild Atlantic Way.
I don't know. It felt like the sort of place you could just sit and, you know, have a nice leisurely glass of wine,
Watch the world go by.
watch the world go by.
Yeah. Little stone bridge. I think we're headed now up towards something called Galley Head. I think there's a viewpoint
Yes.
up there. I think if you go right to the end, there's a lighthouse. I think I saw on the map. And there's a Wild Atlantic Way signpost. Let's just go and see what that says.
Okie dokie.
Okie dokie. Oh, there you are. Galley Head view.
900 metres, turn right onto Castle Freak. In 900 metres, turn right onto Castle Freak.
It's quite a nice view, isn't it?
It certainly is.
So those rocks down there must be the ones that we could see
Oh, that we could see from where we were sitting.
from the pub, yeah, where we just
Yeah.
had lunch.
What does it say about Galley Head?
It says, the world's most powerful lighthouse. In 1878, the beam from the nearby Galley Head lighthouse could be seen for 30 kilometres away. Its unusually powerful light was due to using gas made from cannel coal, which burns with a very bright flame. So that's
So
a
that's it over
lighthouse
there.
right out on the point
Yeah,
there,
right
isn't
out
it?
the point.
Yeah. Very nice.
Are we all clear, Mr. Mark?
All clear.
And some belted galloways in the field
Oh yeah, so
on the
there are.
left.
Yeah. Big collection of gulls down there.
They're all going wild swimming.
Yeah,
Hello, Belty Moo cows. Oh, they're horses.
they're horses. I did see the Belties.
There were
Sorry.
Belties.
I do believe you, they were there.
Yeah.
This causeway is almost a dam, isn't it? It's dammed
Yeah, well,
off
I
the
was just
estuary.
wondering if that has then caused that farmland to be developed, basically.
Oh, we have got to go right here.
Oh, have we?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
It's almost like a man-made wetland.
Yeah.
Plenty of wildlife though. There's two egrets I saw just there. Strangest bit, isn't it? It's almost like part
Yeah.
of it is sort of man-made by the roads that have formed
Yeah.
embankments.
And obviously the tide goes out quite a long way.
A very long way, yeah. Can't even see the sea, so very flat there. Must come in there at a fair old pace, I should think.
Because it's so flat.
Yeah. You wouldn't want to get stuck in the middle, I don't think.
No.
What's the name of this place? Timber League, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I thank you, mister. Cheers.
Oh, not there. I was going to go down there, Mark.
Oh, you would have been wrong.
I would have been wrong.
Pretty colours, little cottages. Ooh, that's a big bridge.
That is a big bridge. I think we're going across the big bridge.
Yeah. The big bridge across to Kinsale. We're coming in the side where our hotel actually is, aren't we? Because
Yes.
that said Kinsale 2 kilometres, but we're only actually 700 metres from where we are. Because I know that it's a bit outside, like
It's
the
a little
main
bit of a
town.
walk into the main town, isn't
Yeah.
it?
Yeah, it was more on the sort of quay and harbour sort of side, I believe.
Yeah.
It's got a big marina over there, isn't it?
It is. It's always nice to arrive a little bit earlier because we can have a wander around.
Yes. Oh, it's literally in front of us, our hotel.
Oh, there it is. Cool.
Strictly customer parking only. Well, we're customers, so we'll park just here. Thank you very much.
I'm making a lot of noise.
You are not going very far.
No. Arrived.
You just like to make a scene, don't you?
Oh.
Sorted. You left it in first, yeah?
Yeah.
You're still signalling.